Oh, what's going on, guys? We're just here and chilling out. Yeah, ignore the little different setup we got going on tonight.
Yeah, it's kind of crowded in here now. So
I gotta get new studio chairs. I think that's part of the problem.
yeah, even the panda is complaining about it. So,
Yeah, these are the stools I have out on the for the like breakfast bar nook kind of thing, countertop. They're a little high, so that's why the camera has to be like this. But I only have one real office chair, so because we haven't been doing this a whole lot, like in here, so I'll have to get a second one or uh, shorter stools, something. We'll see, but we're gonna make it work tonight. So we're just here, bullshitting, have some drinks.
yay.
Hopefully, some other people will join, have some drinks with us, or at least just chat. That's kind of all this is.
Pretty much.
Uh,
And we're not sponsoring too.
I wish.
Yeah.
It was this or a new video, and we've got new videos, but we're working on the whole thumbnail stuff. So we just decided this would be easier
Yeah.
to a degree. Even the videos are ready; they're out, they're ready to go out. But
Pretty much. And yeah, we were supposed to be doing the plan for the trip, the upcoming trip, but we kind of got lazy.
Sam was like, "Well, someday I don't want to deal with that."
But
Okay.
I'm here, so yeah, that it's just a matter of talking about it and selecting the places.
That will take us shit maybe an hour.
Yeah.
I think we already have most of them in our head, the prime spots that we're looking at. So I don't really think it's that big of an ordeal. It's just kind of nailing them down, then timeline, and then we just roll from there.
Yeah, pretty
Really,
much.
basically what we do every trip.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. So, hey,
But this time we are trying to get do a video, kind of a special guest video with another YouTuber. I think we have it set up this time. Hopefully, I will actually message Joey later to see if we can get that actually confirmed. Because if you can, that would be great. That will put us on a little bit of a timeline. So I'm hoping that doesn't kill our plan.
no, maybe not. I mean, it will be really cool to add something different, you know.
Well, again, it's can we can we do it without killing ourselves though to make that crunch? That's why
Uh,
I've told them a day or day. It's one a day hit or miss by a
yeah.
day. I think that's enough for us to focus on it. Yo, what's going on, Lauren? I'm not looking at YouTube right now, but maybe you have noticed. Can can I pull up a live YouTube of this on a separate screen? Hold on, Lauren. Let me see this. It's not showing this video on my YouTube. It shows on Sam's, but I think it's because I'm. Oh, it does. Now it does. There we go. Let me see if I can pull this up on the side screen. Hold on. Ignore all audio feedback. Now it does. Oh. There we go. Let me see if I can pull this up on the side screen. Hold on. Ignore. I'm trying to. It has to load. Oh, look at that. Lauren has a sweet moderator tab next to her name because she's always so consistent. So yeah, you got personally added as a moderator. I don't know who you're moderating, but give them hell. Make sure everyone behaves.
Mhm. Well, Ben has experience doing that anyways because he moderates for other channels.
Football channels.
Yeah, he is a fan of football, so no wonder why.
Obviously, there's no. Uh, yeah, I can't bring that fully into this scenario because that would be extremely confusing.
In Arbex with football. I mean, we had done some random stuff anyways, like food challenge, quote unquote,
Which
whatever.
Sam decided to go on a shopping spree earlier and buy even more spicy stuff, even though he
Uh,
hates spice.
that and just try some random stuff or like quote unquote weird food so we can try.
Why, I don't know. But
Something different. Why not? So,
he decided to do it. Okay, the second screen over here is killing me. It's on a delay. I've got to get rid of this.
it's always like that.
I know, but it's killing me. I'm not used to looking at it. I don't look at that stuff. Some people sit with their statistics open, like viewers, how many people come in and out, and all that. And I don't do that because I don't. It's already going to confuse me or depress me, one or the other. I mean, at this point in time, who knows? But hey, coming up the end of this summer too is a 3-year special. I don't know what's so special about it, but I'm going to try to make it special.
Yeah, he's getting some weird ideas, but we'll see.
Actually, I have none, but I'll think of something.
Yeah,
Maybe we can just pre-record one of the spicy challenges,
maybe.
especially if one of us like throws up. That would make it pretty special. Or maybe we get arrested on this next road trip or fined.
Which I hope not.
Obviously, I'm hoping not too, but that would make it a pretty special 3-year anniversary
Yeah.
for this channel.
Yay. What was the first place? Literally the first place. It was that hospital in
Yes.
Houston.
Yes, it was the Pristine Hospital on the reboot. Even though the first place I think I actually filmed was the hotel in Houston. But the first video I think was the Pristine Hospital. And I did it all in night vision. Did that place get sold yet? It was up for sale last time.
Maybe.
They cleaned up the property and it was for sale.
We drove by one time just to check on it, and it was sealed again. So
Yeah, that was a year ago at least.
Yeah.
It was for sale too.
Yeah.
They actually finally put a for sale sign on the property, which is kind of interesting. But they cleaned up the property so it didn't look like a complete nightmare type zone, especially when you're going at night the first time and it's like overgrown like that. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna get murdered in this place.
Pretty much. But there's not. Well, I haven't really done any like research or whatever in Houston anymore. So there might be new places. It's just that it requires time. And
yeah, there might be. Yeah, it's the Houston is interesting because when I rebooted the channel, Houston had gone through all surrounding areas of Houston too, not just all the suburbs and little cities, had started knocking things down. I was like 6 months too late to start the reboot, where all those places literally gotten just demolished.
Yeah.
And then for a while, yeah, it was dead. There was like nothing. So right now there might be some new places, but I don't know.
Well, I've been checking because obviously I have to drive over there because I work over there. There are like a few restaurants or places like that, but I don't think it's really worth it.
Well, we found the bowling alley.
Yeah.
I just didn't get to the bowling alley he used to go to in college a little bit here and there, a couple of times at least.
Yeah.
So I just didn't go back to Houston. Obviously, he's up here now in the north with me. We didn't get the opportunity to go see it because that would probably been better than our one bowling alley experience.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So I'm really hoping tomorrow, the next day, we can set up the final setup plan. And God, it's a bunch of hospitals again. I don't even realize how many abandoned hospitals I have until I see the playlist of abandoned hospitals, and it's like 3 times everything else. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah. Again, it's just something that requires time because I'm pretty sure that we can find something different than just hospitals.
Well, we do have a bunch of stuff, but yeah, a lot of them are old hospitals and asylums. Which I have no problem with. I love that shit. So it's all good for me.
Well, yeah. I just kind of got tired one time because we were just literally finding just random schools. So I was like, no, yeah.
That was Georgia.
So I was like, yeah, I'm tired of school.
That was Georgia. That was my fault. We went for what was our prime location? Was it the North Carolina thing that time?
Yeah.
What? Was it?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, it was.
Yeah.
Our prime North Carolina location, and on the way back to Georgia, I literally kept stopping every like 45 minutes and be like, "Yo, abandoned school," and he was napping. I'd be like, wake him up, and he'd be like, "What?" I'm like, "School." He's like, "God damn it, God damn it."
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's more, but I'm like,
Oh, I think we didn't even stop at a couple. I at that point after a couple that we filmed, I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." Even then, I was like, "Nah,
especially
I'm
because
okay."
it was supposed to be a short trip because we were just going for one location, risking
Well,
and pretty much killing time just for one place.
well, no, I was supposed to be on COVID quarantine because our office got shut down because someone else had COVID, and so we went road tripping instead because I was off. So I did a Teams meeting even with the company, like our normal Friday morning meeting or whatever on the Teams. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm feeling good, no problems." We were road tripping.
It was one of those times. Yeah, he told me he needed to do some meetings, so I was expecting like a long ass meeting, but then it was literally like what 10 minutes or less than
Oh
that.
yeah, it was during COVID. Everything was closed, so like there was not much going on. So it was like super brief in the middle of Georgia, just like I'm supposed to be at home in Houston. I'm like, everything's good. Okay.
He was driving. So yeah, it's just one of the stuff. I kind of miss those times because everything was online, so it's like, yay, not
Uh,
anymore.
yeah. Well, I don't have to deal with traffic up here at least. I get to Houston again these days. I go back. I'm like 5 minutes. I'm like, fuck.
He only has to deal with weather stuff now because even last time, I think he mentioned in the one video that I was supposed to come here, but because of a blizzard, I couldn't come.
Which is a good video. Which is in the links. That is the 2 day blizzard, like 3 day blizzard we had. I'm gonna shoot this link just because it's kind of a random video. I decided to do it just because it was like so. It was. I mean, it was just weird. Like it was fucking late April.
So I was like, really, like I got everything planned. I had the days off and everything, so I was like, yay, and then cancel.
And I was snowed in, so
Yeah, he didn't work.
I
Lazy
literally
ass.
I couldn't go anywhere. The whole town shut down.
The whole state, sir, because even I tried to move my flight to one of the other
No, I
towns,
know.
whatever,
I was like, hey, I'll go to maybe I can
to other place, but
go something
yeah,
here, and you're
yeah.
like, yeah, you can't. I was like, oh, and I even looked, and I was like, yeah, it was way worse. It was statewide. It was pretty
Yeah,
weird.
so I just blame one of the pandas because I don't know if you guys noticed already, but there's now we have two pandas. And he
He
lo-
wants a third. I don't know what we're gonna do with all these pandas. There's only so much bamboo I can have in this apartment.
but he loves even this one. This is the first one, so he loves this company. So, but
Is that number one?
yes,
We call them Panda One and Panda Two.
they're
Panda
supposed
Two is fatter than the other one.
they're supposed to have names, but we just go with pandas.
They're both FAO.
Yeah,
FAO. I just differentiate them. One's fatter than the other.
we just say panda. Why not? Panda one, panda two, so they don't fight.
They're racist as hell.
They're not supposed to raise it, but
They're racist as hell.
it's because he lives with a white guy. That's why. Maybe. Anyways.
I was like, wait, where are we going?
We're
Where are we going with this?
gonna get
Oh,
blocked
Jesus.
just for talking about
I
this shit.
fuck YouTube. Don't block me, YouTube, please. YouTube's fucking such a pain in the ass.
Just there's a lot of sensitive people out there. So
Yeah, yes. Like right now, I put in YouTube allows so many more hashtags. 2 people. Who's the second person calling you out? There's Lauren and someone else. Who's the second person? It better not be you.
that's on me.
Okay. I was gonna say if it's you, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? There's 2 people here. That's fine. I'm happy with that. 3 people. I'm like, yay.
Yeah, I just leave it like that. There's sunshine people over there, so
Well,
then you're gonna look and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, we're gone.
and probably, yeah,
Just
yeah.
say that. You just say
I
that.
won't be surprised. Like, oh, he called me out. Fuck this. I'm out of here. YouTube allows some more hashtags now. Like hashtag, like they used to only allow 3. Oh, they're gone.
He told you.
Just like that, they're gone. They're like, no, we're out. Yeah, YouTube allows more hashtags now. They used to only allow 3, and apparently now they allow 5 or 6. So put extras in here. I don't think they show up below the video. I'm blind, so that's why I have to stare at the screen closely. Yeah, Dennis, yeah. I told Dennis we would probably be doing something, new video or live stream, and we decided live stream. So here we are. Right. Quack quack for the Mark Rogers people. This is this guy.
Yeah, and don't ever get confused. I know whenever this guy chats in the football streams or whatever, people are confused. Are you Ben or Sam or whatever?
Yes.
Just think about it. It's a white guy. Obviously, he loves football. So.
Well, that still doesn't make any
Ben.
sense. You're Ben Hameen. I'm just Sam. Like, okay, now we just confused the fuck out of everyone.
Yeah. So.
That's why you saw I had to edit the name when we got in the stream. I said it was like Exploring with Ben ... and Sam, because everyone's always like this. Wait, are you Ben or are you Sam? I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really watch a lot of football. Whenever I started hanging out with this guy, I kind of got used to watch some football because of him. But other than that, no.
Notice he's saying football. Unexplainably, he's just saying football without realizing it. It's football.
Whatever. Yeah. So you guys didn't notice that? Yes, I only watch soccer. So whatever. I don't care.
How's El Salvador doing these days?
Shut up. I don't give a shit.
Wait. So, Dennis is 7:30 is the middle of Sunday dinner. So I'm like, that Dennis, your excuses are bullshit. I'm so tired of it. No, you don't have drinking games now because you have responsibilities or something like an adult. Whatever.
Yeah, this is some controversy.
I'm starting to draw in the Mark Rogers crowd. I'm stealing from Mark.
Hey. So what
the fuck was that?
It's just a win.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it's a flag. I was like,
flag up, so.
What the fuck was that? It was like a in the main room. I was like,
yeah,
weird.
But yeah, I don't really watch football. So
I know you just creeped one of the shows.
Shut up. Plus, I'm just waiting.
My drinking is never BS. All right, what's name a drinking game, Dennis? Don't make me share the link with you to join the StreamYard. I will. I don't give a shit. We have nothing much going on, so you can join it anytime. But what's the drinking game tonight? No, take your time. Take your time, Dennis. Take your time, because whoa. Oh, you're okay for it.
Oh, yeah.
Name the drinking game, Dennis.
Hurry up, sir.
No, talk about football.
I'm not gonna talk about football. I don't know anything about football.
Then I'm gonna untangle the flag really fast because that thing is annoying me.
Just leave it like that.
It kind of bothered me. It actually kind of scared me. I was like, what the fuck?
All right, sir.
Is there a drinking game yet?
Yes.
It's only got like 20 seconds.
Yeah, he responded.
I have to untangle the flag. That thing is annoying me. Tonight I'm not into one time. What is it? Wolf is a good drink. Do you know what that drinking game is?
No idea.
What is Wolf?
He needs to explain what Wolf is. So.
Yes, please explain to me. I'm not a fucking child anymore. The Hardy Boys going. uh, I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good comparison. It's like when one fuck nut. I don't know. Jeez, I'm untangling the flag really fast. That I don't want it to keep making noise. It's kind of weirding me out.
Jesus. You gotta stop. No, he hasn't sprung it yet. He needs to spring what wolf is. Hurry up, sir.
So we're growing up Party Boys.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. The flag was killing me.
No, he's just making excuses. He needed a small break.
Well, then if you hear background noises, that's our neighbors. They're having a barbecue in the garage,
Hey.
which makes perfect sense. I'm sorry, Penny. Like you're blocking me.
Why are you glasses, sir?
Often riveting. Riveting is a high word of praise.
I've never seen it.
Was that?
I had never seen it.
What? No, it says riveting. Videos are riveting.
I'm telling you, I've never seen that word before. What?
In my mind, I'm processing your job, and you've never seen the word riveting.
Nope.
Discussing our videos, that is a high praise.
Okay.
I mean, even in sarcasm, I'll be like, okay, I'll take it. Fuck it. Because they are, I don't want to say half-assed at best, but they are definitely not to par of where I was ever hoping to be. One day, maybe.
Hopefully.
If I had a better drone.
Oh,
you know what? I should be plugging this shit right now. Why am I not doing this? I have a. There we go. I gotta revert to Mark. There we go. Nope, that's the wrong banner. God damn it. There we go. Now we're talking. That's a little better. On the edge, yeah, I think this stuff could catch on fast. You know how. On the edge.
It could get better. I think it would depend if we find like more interesting places besides the normal abandoned hospitals, schools. If we can get more to the other kind of like weird stuff, maybe.
Well, it's not even that. I think it's the next tier of hospitals where there's stuff, so much stuff left. They're so hard to find, or you've got to be in that group in that community, like tight knit, which tried to get involved with a little bit, not to just like bank off other people, but I don't know. Yeah, it's
Also, I don't know if it's something that you guys know, but in the Urbex community, the people that explore abandoned places, some of them they just like to keep their places. They don't like to tell other people where they at. Or sometimes because also because it's some sort of competition. They're like, oh, yeah, like, hey, bitch, I found this place, so let's go look and find whatever.
It's competition, but it's also as soon as they tell someone, that person will tell 10 other people unexpectedly or whatever reason, and then they go destroy the place.
Yeah.
So it might be somewhere that's actually really nice to look at, and then those people go and destroy it, or and it's completely unnecessary. There's no reason to do it outside of just like we have the hospital with power that creeped the hell out of both of us. Plus, we were pretty sure there was someone living in the third floor on that one wing.
It was kind of weird because it was some sort of office, but it was literally the only third floor, like room with the third floor.
And it was dark, and the light. It was dark, and there was the door closing it, but we could hear noises, and we were like, no, we're not going in there. Just I don't want to bother people, but everyone asked, where is this? It needs to get photographed immediately. I'm like, I'm not telling you. No, I'm not telling you where this is because you're going to go and like destroy it. And it had already been destroyed. That's how we found it was other people. And they were in there being jackasses, fucking setting off fire extinguishers for no fucking reason, just to be stupid.
Yeah.
And
we saw the destruction because we
went in and I was like, oh, yep, there's all the fire extinguisher powder.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots. Oh, that are those videos combined, part 1 and 2, I think have like 1.2 thousand views. Those people got like 30 plus thousand views for being fucking jackasses. I mean, that's the world I live in. And I brought him with it for some reason.
Yeah, he convinced me somehow.
Well, I mean, that's a good point, Kevin. We're trying to bring in. I kind of did a live stream a little 2 or 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, or something like that, where I was like, you know what, I'm going to start bringing in some kind of, I don't want to say side projects / whatever, because they're not really projects, but we're just going to start incorporating a lot of other stuff to bring in other viewers too, because for some reason we've hit a cap, and I don't know if that's YouTube or just the content. I think a lot of it's YouTube. It's the algorithm bullshit that they do, where someone can do videos for 7-8 years and they'll only have like say like 10,000 subscribers and so many views. Someone can get on within 4 months and have like 100,000 subscribers and views, and it's all algorithm based. It's one video pops and those people take off, but what it is, it could be nothing. It's just weird how it works. So no one knows how that works. No one, to be honest. Even YouTube people probably like, I don't know. It just is what it is. Yeah, Dennis, we're I think I talked to you. I think it was you. I said we're not going to Canada. we don't have the means right this moment to do. Our trip is solely U.S. based, Northeast, and into like Virginia. And it's like 14 days. We've got so much on our plate right now. There's no way we can get up to Canada at this point. I mean, we have the ability and the means to do it, but time wise, it's impossible at this point. It's just going to be so much more extra on our plate that there's no way to do it. Well, I love to get into Canada.
At some point,
yeah. I would love to wreck Canada.
But mentions, we have found a couple of quote unquote mentions. There's a bunch in Alabama. Also, we found one in Texas, like North Texas, because it was hit by a tornado. But the neighbor literally has on cameras just to check on the destroyed mansion. So we were like, no, it's not really worth it.
I bought it up. Yeah, by all means, bought it up. Bought this shit up. But yeah, for Dennis, yeah. We might have been talking about somewhere else, but yeah, Canada is just we have so much on the plate right now. That's why it's like Canada I want to get into. It's kind of why I kind of came up here, but unfortunately I'm kind of in that range where I mean, there's good stuff in Canada, but there's not a ton, not for the drive. And I mean, all of our drives, no matter what we go to look at, it's hit and miss. I mean, we're taking a chance by all means. We're fucking taking a fucking chance on wasting time and money to go see it. It's all on us. We're not monetized. We're just doing it for the fuck of it. Why not?
It's just we're just doing it as a hobby right now, and an expensive hobby, by the way.
All of my hobbies are expensive. Band, music equipment, guitars,
Yeah.
traveling, cameras.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
whoever else sees this video, we both have like jobs, so we don't really do this as a living or whatever.
Yeah, no. I work full time.
Yeah, I also work full time, so.
And I travel, and sometimes that helps a little bit. But this summer is just U.S. Next summer we're trying to do international again, which there's still tons more of the international stuff coming out from last year. Unfortunately, I got delayed with my hard drive issue. So we there's a bunch more stuff coming out. He already saw one of the ones coming out, but the we just haven't had a chance to edit and put them out. And then we're trying to, kind of take the time to, I guess, take advantage of them.
Yeah.
Especially while we're planning this other trip. So, but I'm trying to be very consistent at the same time. I can't do daily videos. That's fucking impossible. Like that's fucking impossible.
Too much.
Especially not doing it full time. I'd run out of material like instantly. No Urban Explorer does it daily.
Yeah.
Most are like weekly at best, probably.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
But by all means, Kevin, yeah, bought the hell out of this channel if you want to. Just no, stop with the porn ads. That my Twitter is full of that shit. I'm so sick.
I mean,
of
if they can give us views, you might as well. Might as
True.
well.
Okay, leave the comments out. Twitter is a fucking. I don't even pay attention to any of that shit because it's just sex bot subscribers and commentary most of the time. And I'm like, ugh. Weekly is good, and that's something we can do, but it's going to be like a mix of live stream / videos, and we have a bunch. I could drop a lot at once and like over flood the system if I wanted to, but I don't want to do it because it's a waste of material at the same time. Because so its algorithm is good, YouTube algorithm allegedly is good, but at the same time, is it really good? I mean, ask fucking Joey. I'm stealing Mark's people. I'm going to get a cease and desist from Mark. Like, stop it. Stop stealing my fan base.
You're no longer going to be a monitor.
Moderation revoked.
Yeah.
My crowning achievement gone. I've never wanted to do it that way. I've looked at, but you know what? Honestly, I think a lot of people have done it that way, bodying it up. I mean, I've never liked that idea. I've always tried to be just me. People watch the channel. I've used this shit over here. Sorry, Panda. To help it out, but at the same time, I'm like, it seems like it's dead. It's just gone stale. Kind of unfortunately, I don't know why or what to do. It's just haven't broken out. Hey Joey, we were talking about it. We have maybe that video coming up. Maybe like I said, mid-July. Hit that guy up. I'm not gonna name him here, but you know who I'm talking about. Hit him up. See if he's available tonight. If he wants to chat about it. We were talking about the plan earlier a little bit, so hit him up. See if he's available if he wants to, or tomorrow night, or the next night. It's all good. Like I said, we're available, especially in the evenings. Oh yeah, Kevin. Yeah, I mean, I get it. That it's not like a instant rise to fame, so to say, or success. I mean, people do this for years. I get it. And then there are other people though that just get it, and I'm like, so at 3 years, I'm like, okay. I mean, it's still a decent spot, but it's amazing how one video will get this much, and the next one will get like nothing, and that's the algorithm shit, and it's just weird.
Yeah, pretty much.
And even other urbexers you have said they have seen a decline in their views,
I
which
don't know,
is
like I don't know what's going on with YouTube right now. So like a lot of other people that do Arbex, so they just do some other kind of videos. They just notice that they're not getting a bunch of views anymore for some reason. So I don't know. I don't really know what's going on with YouTube right now.
another point. It's like yeah, and these are, and when we say other urbexers, we're talking like people who have like at least 50,000 plus subscribers, and they're even saying their views have gone down. What's going on, Urbexy? I wish I had taken that name.
Or Pexy.
I can't match that though, probably. So, but yeah, other urbexers have noticed even bigger time, like way bigger, have noticed their views have gone down a lot. So it's YouTube has always been hard to understand. I've never understood it. I mean, people who've been around for 7, 8, 10 years, they're still like, I have no idea. Again, people at YouTube probably don't even know how it works. The computer knows how it works a little bit, but even it's fucking confused. So, oh, sorry. I thought Panda said something. He creeps back here. No, ignore him. Ignore this.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I don't know.
pretty much.
So Canada's on our list. Next year is still Asia.
We are planning to hit Asia.
It's Asia or Central South America.
I will skip the Americas right now.
Okay, so next year is Asia. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, Asia is a broad spectrum, so, or, very vast area, obviously. So don't take that as like, you can't go see all of Asia. Obviously, fuck. But I need an auto bleep system, and you need to hit it because you know what I'm gonna. This is what will demonetize me on YouTube, probably.
pretty much.
Whenever I get monetized, eventually.
Hopefully.
Yeah, see, Joey's like, I'm supposed to be like a professional at this, and he's like, I suck. So, yeah, no one knows how the fuck this works. Where is Asia?
That's gonna be a surprise.
It's like a fucking, it's a full court of the fucking world, basically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we haven't really selected the places. We have some ideas, we have some locations, but we are not gonna tell them.
Yeah, we have a good like top right now. We have at least top 2 or 3 spots.
Yeah.
Obviously top, but are we going to add in other places plus different ideas, not just urbexing, kind of like a mixture?
Yeah.
Which is something I think that's our biggest plan is mixing in other stuff. Like if we're traveling, why not do other stuff also and mix it in as content to a degree? And that's probably stuff we've kind of missed out on. But a lot of it was during COVID, so there wasn't a whole lot of option to do that stuff at the same time. So YouTube doesn't understand YouTube. Probably, yeah.
It goes through a lot of updates, so it keeps changing. So
yeah, see now the internet's working fine too. Earlier YouTube was like slow as shit. I think that was more my end, but I'm like, who knows? I mean, again, you weren't in the video, but YouTube has no consistent standards either. YouTube, stop listening to me. Don't block me for this. The whole that school in Louisiana, the Holy Cross, went through it, panned over this, what is it, cork board of like old worn student photos, just like YouTube blocked the video, fucking blocked it. It was like you showed children in your video. I'm like, a fucking war torn. It's like old. musty, worn out photos. It was like 5 seconds total, maybe. It took like 3 weeks for them to put the video back up. I'm like, you guys don't even know what you're looking at. YouTube is a fucking mess.
Oh, North Korea. The option.
Joey, shush, shush, shush. You are nailing one of our hotspots. I'd be interested to see though how it goes in a couple of years. Because you have to plan that shit like a year in advance. That is a year in advance travel plan, itinerary, paid for, nailed down, everything. That's been it's been our wish list. I've wanted to go there for years.
Yeah, I mean, I know we're gonna get judged because we are quote unquote contributing to their economy or whatever if you go there, but I don't go there.
I would go. No more than 5 days. No more than that. Because I think after that I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm getting tired of this shit.
Yeah, and yeah, we know that there's a bunch of ghost cities in China. There's a bunch of like huge cities that they built in the north just for nothing.
So. It's the time to travel to those fucking places because they're not near anything. Like there was no airport built. You have to fly somewhere else and then travel like a day and a half. That's the big thing. If you don't do this full time, it's the time and planning and travel. That's the biggest issue with doing this stuff. It's not like, and there's no negativity on like music reviewers or football people. It's like, you don't gotta go fucking nowhere. It's right there. You just type in shit and stream it, film it, whatever. And for urbexers, yeah, we got to plan it out, travel around. Like I told Joey, like we can get in that area, West Virginia, but it's within a day and a half. We have no idea exactly when we're gonna get there because we might go to one location, it doesn't work out, so we skip it. But we get to another location or find a different location, and then we spend hours there, and that takes up time, and we get tired driving like nonstop. We're like normally we don't even get hotels. We'll be on the road 3 or 4 days. We don't get hotels. We don't stop. We just drive. This time we're trying to like I said, 3 days. Like every third day, get a hotel somewhere. Just sporadically, but wherever we're at, we're not planning to be at this location because we can't. It's impossible. So, and then maybe this time we get ticketed and fined. Yes.
No, I'm not looking for it.
Still hoping not to, but yeah. Well, of course, there's a bunch of haunted spots in Thailand, Vietnam. Dennis, we're way ahead of you on our potential locations in Asia. Asia's huge. Obviously.
Plus, I had a Chinese visa that I never used. So I need to use
the 10-year.
Yeah.
The 10-year Chinese visa that never got used.
It was a bunch of steps just to get the freaking Chinese visa, and then COVID hit, so all my plans went to the trash. So I was like, really? So I need to use it.
Yeah. No, that's cool, Kevin. Drive, be safe. You can listen to this. That's fine. We're gonna be on a little bit longer. And yeah, Joey. Tomorrow night's fine. Shoot me a message, on Discord. Just give me a time. Obviously, I'm Central Time, so I'm an hour behind you guys. Just give me, anytime like 7 p.m. Central, so 8 p.m. Eastern. After that, that's fine. If earlier, I can make it work. Just let me know. Well, Dennis, you have to prioritize. I'm kidding. Dennis is like, you dick. What an ass. Urbexy, that is a secret. We were in Houston, but now I am not there, and I am not disclosing my location. Did I just duck face?
Yes.
Slap me. No, stop. I said slap me, not fucking punch me.
I'm gonna punch you. I'm not
Jesus
gonna slap.
fuck.
I'm gonna slap someone.
It's a duck face. It deserves a slap. Anyways, okay, well that's fine, Joey. I will, if I have to, I'll get in touch with the main man, Mark, and I'll communicate with you somehow through there. But yeah, Dennis. Asia is not going to be like one spot. Now, we could easily spend a week or two in one location. but we're gonna try to hit 2 or 3 different if we can. It's all about timing, pricing, availability, travel. Not travel restriction, but travel availability, as in like getting to somewhere and trying to in the country, and yeah, it's fucking time consuming.
Hey, look, Arbexy, he gave us a country.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that before actually. 'Cause I've seen Urbexy before and other stuff. So yay, maybe I'm breaking the community finally. Jesus Christ,
He's so proud.
it takes effort, sir. It takes effort, knowledge, and the ability to figure the shit out. Hickville, Stickville, Iowa. Joey, don't disrespect Iowa like that. Scotland right now. I mean, what time is it right now? It's 7:18 p.m. here, Central Time. So Scotland, it has to be 2 or 3 in the morning. 2 or 3 a.m. in Scotland right now, I guess. Something like that.
Well, you're lucky then, because there's a bunch of abandoned places over there.
I know the UK in general, and Scotland, Ireland, all Europe's on our radar too. And we did do Europe. Like we said, we have a bunch of the Europe stuff coming out, but it's only 1:18. Okay.
Okay, not bad.
I mean, I said 2 or 3, so I was an hour off. Okay. I knew it was still later.
I mean, yeah, we're trying to hit a bunch of places in Europe at some point too, because obviously there's a lot.
Yeah, and unfortunately, a lot are very old and are starting to crumble.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, gotta hit it now.
I love potatoes.
There you go, Joey. That's much better. Leave those potatoes alone. So, wait. Well, yeah, Nebraska's corn. Iowa's trying to steal. Iowa is trying to steal Idaho's fame. Almost got tongue twisted there. I was like Iowa, Idaho, Iowa. Jesus. Yeah, Europe's still on our plan. I mean, we've already done Europe, like very small amount, so there's still a ton more to do.
Yeah.
Turkey didn't work so well.
We try, but we didn't really have. We lacked the time.
We tried by default because we had to do a layover there.
Yeah. We had an awesome place in what's it called? Turkey, but we didn't really have the time. Plus, we didn't know if it was gonna work anyway. So.
Yeah, and oh, ooh, Urbex, Poland. No, where it's off of Norway, right? Yeah, Urbexy. I won't tell you directly where it is, but there's a place off of Norway we have been looking at for over a year. But again, it's the amount of time it takes to get there.
Yeah.
That is the killer for us. It's not just, oh, we fly to Norway and there it is. Like, no, the travel is like at least 2.5 days, I think, total. 2.5 some days. I mean,
yeah. Well, hey, I think we were lucky that we went to Ukraine. I mean, if you guys, some of you guys might know already because you already watched the videos. So we were in Ukraine. Obviously, that was last summer, so we were lucky because now, obviously, this, oh, what the hell is going on now? So.
And yeah, the availability of such places as Chernobyl is unknown for quite some time. So thank God.
Yeah, we follow one of the buddies that was our tour guy, and he's posting stories on Instagram saying that Chernobyl right now is off limits because there's a bunch of landmines hidden.
Well, which I think there was already still apparently some anyways throughout, allegedly, but they also said the reactor might be damaged again, like the core or the sarcophagus. So it might be leaking more radiation, which is like, well, yeah, no one's gonna go there for a while. I mean, people will try to go there, obviously. I mean, we weren't that crazy though.
Yeah.
We talked about infiltrating Chernobyl, but then we looked at how long it would take us to get there, weather, and with the bugs that were there. Jesus Christ! I'm so happy we did not decide to try to do that. We would have died before we got there with the mosquitoes. We would have just given
Yeah.
up.
So obviously we don't really know how that situation is gonna end up with Russia and Ukraine. But what's something obvious that's gonna happen is that Ukraine now has a bunch of abandoned places now because of the all the whole destruction that has been going on.
And Urbexy brings up a good point too. Yeah, Norway. Well, a lot of Europe. There's a lot of old castles, different. A lot of historic stuff, and that's one reason why we want to hit Europe. Again, it's planning. I've never really looked that much into Europe, so like even Turkey, we had to have a random layover in Turkey at this random freaking city that we'd never really heard of. And there was this really cool abandoned place. We were like, nice, let's go. It got dark at 6:30. We landed at like 4. By the time we got to the hotel, it was fucking after 5, and it was already starting to get dark. And we're like, it would take like an hour cab ride to get to where we were going, and we'd just be like, just drop us off here, and they'd be like, why?
Yeah.
And then could we get in? Would it be dark? And we had to get cab, and we were like, screw it.
Yeah.
Seemed like a good place to go, but yeah, it was like,
Interesting country, but yeah, it was. I don't know because we were literally the only ones in the hotel, the huge hotel. We were literally the only ones. I was like, how do they survive with like a couple of guests, like literally?
Yeah, the cab driver tried to from the airport. The cab driver tried to drop us at the other hotel, and I'm like, no, I showed you where we're going. He tried to drop us this other one closer to the hotel, which is fine. But I'm like, no, we have reservations here. I've already paid for it. It's been done. And it took a little bit, and then he dropped us off, and I was like, oh, well, it is a brand new fucking hotel. And yeah, there was no one there. Even the next morning, there was like 2 cars in the parking lot. I think one was the attendant at the desk, and maybe one other guest in the entire like 4 or 5 story. Nice place. I can see where it's trying to go, but there was like no AC. And it was hot as shit.
It said the website said that.
Yeah, it said there was AC, but there was no AC.
But there was like, what is the AC? How do we turn on the AC? So then they just brought this random fan.
Yeah, they tried to find another fan because we were like, it's hot. It's fucking hot. And we had to be up at like 5 in the morning the next morning too. And I was like, oh God. We'd already slept in Chernobyl. Well, we'd already slept in Chernobyl, and you slept on the floor in Chernobyl, the Chernobyl hotel. Baldwin Bankrupt. Yeah, I've seen Baldwin Bankrupt. I've never really watched a lot of stuff. He's a big traveler though, so I know he's all over the place. But yeah, Joey, I think he's already gone, but I will check him with you. And yeah, Baldwin Bankrupt, he's a traveler. That's what he does. I don't know if that's really what he does, but he's all over the place. But he seems to keep it pretty level headed. He doesn't like bullshit like things, and that's what we try. That's the approach I've always tried to take. Is like, this is what you get. This is how it is. We're not going for shock value or scare things or jump scares or shit like that. I mean, what you see is what you get and what we experience. That's it. So I get the entertainment factor from other people, but yeah, that's just not shit I do.
But if we ever come back to Ukraine, we know somebody that knows a bunch of places too, because there's a bunch of bunkers, obviously.
Throughout, Europe, not just Ukraine, but Europe in general, and we know the person to get in contact with, or try to at least again. And that's something. It's interesting, but they said it's quite an adventure to get to some of them, which is fine. I mean, I have no problem with that. But I don't know. Yeah, it is what it is.
And we just had the same plan for either at the beginning of next month do our trip, or you know, somewhere in there.
Yeah, it's the beginning of next month or later in the month. It depends on. There's a little delay on my end that we're waiting to take care of. I think we'll be good for the first of the month. So we'll see. Well, contrived junk. I don't know. Another big word for you.
Shut up.
Um, I'd like to think that, but yeah, I tend to take it off. But again, I think that's a lot of algorithm stuff too, and which is again, you can't do anything about the algorithms. Audio could be improved. Obviously, I'm not gonna deny the audio in the videos could be improved dramatically. And we've looked into different things for that. It's money, but also I think it's just that much more time consuming for me, especially editing. Uh, so we'll see about that. Then again, if we keep up daytime filming too, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we tried to do daytime only. Nighttime was such a
It's a killer.
it's a killer because you're always worried about lights and quiet people there. Daytime, you're not that concerned, so it's a little
Yeah, I guess in
easier.
my case, I had to tell him many times that I'm not really scared of finding like some paranormal stuff, whatever. It's just
Oh, it's homeless people.
homeless
Yeah,
people.
yeah. I'm more
I'm
afraid.
not afraid of ghosts. I'm afraid of finding people with I don't know, weapons or whatever.
Yeah, no, no. I'm much more afraid of
Because
running into people than anything
we
else.
already found two people with you know, knives or the ice picker or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, I'm afraid
Which
of that.
normally I do carry my handgun with me if we're in the South, but with some of the states we go through too, at times I'll just leave it because I don't want to deal with legal shit. Which we've never had an issue. We never got pulled over or anything like that or anything, but
Still,
I just don't want to deal with that type of issue. So um, at Urbexy, I use I use Resolve for my videos. I have it. I own it. Like I have purchased it. I've had it for a couple of years. I don't use probably a quarter of the possibilities of it, and that's partially my fault. Also, not understanding how to fully use it, but at the same time, I probably don't have the best computer for it because it lags out. It takes a lot of memory to run. But I've liked it. It's worked really well. It's just getting more familiar with it and using it to all of its advantages. So that's on me though. But yeah, I use Resolve. I've liked it. Yeah, again, I've always liked Resolve since I started using it. I started using something else at first. For the first like few videos, I don't remember even what it was. Then I found Resolve, and I used the free version for a while, and then I finally bought it because I started using layers, and you can only have 3 or 4 layers or different on top of things. And so I finally just bought it. But exactly with the handgun situation, that's why in certain states I don't. Throughout the South, most people don't. They don't give a shit, to be honest. But as soon as you start leaving the actual southern area, it can turn nasty. So depending on where we're traveling, I just don't take it. So
yeah.
the hell do you do? Oh, Balkan panda. Ah, I got a Discord message. I was like, what the hell was that? I should have closed that. That was a little weird. Well, all right, everyone. We've been here for an hour. Covered a lot of stuff. Probably interesting. Kind of just bullshit chat. That's what we
Yeah.
like. We have to cook some salmon because someone, I'm not sure who exactly, wants fresh salmon. Um, Urbexy, yeah. Well, hopefully we can keep in touch with you, especially when we do hit Europe again, because we want to go more in depth with Europe.
Yeah.
UK, uh, uh, Paris stuff is coming out. We did do France, just in Paris, not France itself, but we did do Paris a little bit, and that will be coming out. Urbexy probably has an idea of potentially what that could be.
Yeah. So well, technically we have been in France, Ukraine, and Turkey, Turkey, whatever. So obviously we're trying to hit other European countries.
Yeah, Turkey has a bunch of stuff we were nowhere close to, and they seemed really cool, but it was like literally across the country, and we're like, there's no freaking way we were dealing with this. But yeah, there's a lot of other places, obviously. I mean, it's countless.
Yeah.
And I want to see all of them, but that's why we're trying to focus this summer just U.S.
Because we were trying to do, international again, but we just decided to save money and just leave it for next year.
It's yeah, it's a lot cheaper. Well, I mean, it's still expensive, but it's a lot cheaper. We still don't have to worry about dealing with protocols because we're just driving through the U.S., so we don't have to deal with any of that stuff again. Because last time we were getting annoyed every time they're like, "We need another test." I'm like, "God damn it!"
It just, I don't know, it's just freaking COVID stuff. It just became some sort of business because they just were asking for tests, and obviously spending extra money for that kind of stuff. It got annoying.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we have so yeah, we still have Chernobyl stuff, Ukraine, uh, Paris. Again, Urbex, he probably knows exactly what we were doing there. The only fucking one reason minus climbing the Eiffel Tower, which we already fucking posted long ago. So yeah, we have all that coming out, plus still other U.S. based ones, and then the trip, which Jesus Christ, we're probably gonna have 25 locations. We're not gonna hit all those. I'm expecting 2 or 3 to be demolished. Also
Yeah,
by now.
yeah.
It happens. The Google Maps is not always up to date. We've been on places where we went, and they started demolition like 3 weeks earlier. We were like, son of a bitch.
But yeah, we're just gonna do something to it. So yeah.
Dennis, yeah, you and your wife need to have a binge night and just sit and fall asleep to our videos so they autoplay, and that gets us watch time.
All right.
Just an idea. I mean, your walking pen. He wants his moment. All right. Yeah, we're gonna go cook some dinner, have some drinks. It's Sunday night. I work tomorrow. He's lazy. He doesn't. But
Whatever. That's my job.
that's just.
No,
He said it here. Quote that.
No, my
Screen
job.
clip that. That's his. He doesn't work. That's his job.
No, not that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
No, I'm off for the rest of the summer. So yay.
That's true too. Arabic old stuff. Exactly. U.S. has a lot of it, but it is a lot of industrial / kind of modernish, like hospital, asylums, schools. Whereas Europe has bunker, real old style prison castles.
Mansions.
A lot of a lot of really good stuff. Well, let me you do it again, Dennis. But all right, we're gonna get off of here, and we will have a new video out at least this Friday or Saturday, maybe even midweek. I might put up a random one. I have stuff available. It's just trying to figure that perfect spacing for algorithm to keep it going, but not waste material too. Damn it, YouTube. Don't block me. All right, everyone. We're going to get out of here. We're going to cook some salmon and just chill out because it seems dark over here, but it's not. It's not dark for like another 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
So, all right. Thank you guys for getting in. Spread the word. Hey, share this video. It helps. Thank you. Appreciate it. We will talk to you guys